What's good? It's your boy Fanon. Could do a quick afternoon live stream. Wait for a couple of people to come in. Hope all's well with you guys. Oh man, can this change this thumbnail? What's happening? Do. Wait for a couple people to come in. Angel Santos, what's happening, man? I'm chilling this afternoon. Think I'm going to talk a little bit, man. I just watched an interview with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. And, man, Anthony Joshua's not going to let Deontay Wilder in the ring with him. That sounds a little suspect, man. Let me know if you can hear me, though, man. Make sure you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, because sometimes I go on these things for a minute and people don't hear me. I'm going to watch this on this watch page, too. Can you guys hear me? See, it says, Angel Santos says, good afternoon. I don't see anything after that. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. What's good? What's going on, Mr. Cranshaw? Angel Santos, yes. Same off work early, so I just relaxed a little bit before I started on some balance sheet for my side hustles. Man, you gotta, jeez. Gotta love a financial guy, man. What's good, Ray Zone 718? I'm chilling. Just sitting here on a Friday afternoon. Gonna talk some boxing for a little while. As usual, I'm gonna aim for an hour. We'll see if it goes any quicker than that. But man, Anthony Joshua's looking a little scary, man. He's either scary or he's no fun. One or the other. Like, why are you you're not going to let Deontay Wilder in the ring, man? What's good, 78 Sports TV? What's happening, man? Yeah, man, I saw that video, that interview where Anthony Joshua said he's not letting Deontay Wilder in the ring because he doesn't want to be a hype. He doesn't want it to be a hype, so he's not going to let Deontay Wilder into the ring with him until there's a signed contract. And I'm like, man, Angel Santos right, exactly. Scary and boring, dog. Like, come on, man. That's some exciting stuff. That's fun. You know what I mean? 78 said he's scared of Wilder, bro. He's acting like it. You're not gonna let the dude in the ring. Come on, man. Deontay Wilder let Tyson Fury in the ring. L Chicken says he doesn't believe that he's afraid. I mean, he might not be. Honestly, he's looking afraid, man. He's looking tentative. He's looking standoffish. And hey, man, at the end of the day, man, come on, man. You just gonna say you're not gonna let him in there? You know he's flying overseas to come see you, but you're not gonna go face to face with him. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it'd be smart for him to go ahead and let him in the ring so he don't look like what Cass says, like AJ Biatch. You're gonna look like a straight biatch if you don't let that dude up in the ring. Now, you AJ fans that might be out there, you got to tell him, man, don't look like a bitch, man. Don't have him using that against you for the next year, man. Like, he said he's not going to let him in the ring till he gets the signed contract. Oh, so basically never. Basically never. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, we'll see what it is. That's the take that I got on it, though. Because he looked straight scared, man. I mean, why not, man? But what's good, Buddy Lee? Says 78 in this BI. What's up, fam? And salute to you for 9. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Is AJ up for the test, Buddy Lee? Hey, he's not acting like he wants to be confrontational. I mean, he looks like he's playing the proper gentleman. And that just makes you look scary, man. I mean, if somebody's going to travel overseas, you know who this dude is. You know who the dude is. I see Don Banks. You know who the dude is. You know he's coming there to talk shit to you. He's coming to your hometown to the fight that you're at, going to sit by ringside, and you're not going to let him in the ring after the fight's over. And then he was talking about, if he loses and sounding, like if I lose, it's not the end of my career if I lose. It's not the end of, Deontay Wilder. If he would have lost to Luis Ortiz, it wouldn't be the end of, his career, still be a big fight. Okay, man, you sounding shady, man. You sounding shaky. Now, you might not be shaky, but you sounding shaky, man. You sounding real shaky. Angel Santos says, Scholar Boxing, what's good, my man? Angel Santos says, I say let Wilder meet him in the hallway near the lockers in the arena. Pretty much. Or right when he walks his ass down them stairs. Now, if I was Anthony Josh, I was Deontay Wilder advisor, because I ain't talking that much craziness. Them some big boys. Hey man, stand right there, wait for him to come up out of there and get in his mouth there. They got some cameras for him, and get all your boys right there with a bunch of iPhones and record yourself jumping in his face, man, and call him all kind of biatches for not letting him in the ring. Dog, he's gonna look terrible if you don't let him in the ring if they set that up right. What up, Carl Burrell? I'm chilling, man. OD Lock Sports info. Wilder better sign the contract, period. Dog, come on, man. You know perfectly well that the dude's going to sign the contract. What's that about? He knows he wants to fight the guy. He's been calling the dude out for a minute now. You got to present a contract to figure out to get a contract, and they keep talking about building up the fight. No, man, the dude's going over there, man. That's some man-on-man stuff. Let the dude in the ring, act like you got a pair. He gonna get in your face. You push him back, sell a fight. Ain't that what happened? Did you see what happened with Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz? Luis Ortiz leaned over the ropes talking that smack, and Deontay Wilder got in the ring right into his face. Same thing happened with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury jumped in there talking about there's only one Tyson Fury. Got all up in him. Hey man, come on. You got to show a little something, man. You got to show a little something. You can't let somebody just roll up into your house and not say nothing. You know what I mean? Allison say bomb squad. Pretty much, dog. Oh, exactly. Jim Bowen says quiz day today. Questions coming. I'm not sure what that means, man. But hey, man, we're gonna see a Wrench Gang in the house, man. Wrench Gang in the house. Let me see, Buddy Lee. What more they want from a guy? Damn, do we have to kiss AJ's boot to get the match? She's all these lame AJ fans. Look, 78 Sports TV said he don't want to give Wilder a chance to intimidate him face to face. They're going to push Dillian White on Wilder as soon as he gets there. You know what that is, man. Of course they are, with that garbage-ass Dillian White fight on HBO. What is that nonsense, man? They are televising Lucas Brown, Dillian White on HBO. How far the mighty have fallen. It's boxing after dark, but god dog, man, that shit needs to be on Showbox. Some shit that's a Showbox fight, man. So yeah, man, what's good, NBT Boxing? Hey, yeah, NBT Boxing, I saw your comment earlier today. Nah, we don't say soft cock. We don't say that around here, man. Oh, that was hilarious, man. That dude, I'm telling you though, NBT, your boy's asking for it, man. I'm telling you. Your boy's asking for it. But it is what it is, man. White versus Brown is $39.95 pay-per-view here, I think. Oh, that's a shame, dog. Y'all getting beat. If you guys, hold on, is Brown from like New Zealand or something? I don't know where Brown is from. But hey, y'all getting beat. $39.95, dog. Seriously, man, that shit is a Fox. That's a Fox fight, man. I ain't paying $39.95. That's crazy. And I don't know what I mean, it's probably what. Oh yeah, hey man, promotion's kicking off, and that's all I asked for. The result is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I can get with that, man, but still, let me see the full show, dog. I want to see the full show. Don't be a soft cock. Come on, Anthony Joshua, don't be a soft cock. Hey man, that's just the funniest shit I've heard in a while, man. That's part of what I love about this international boxing. You'll just hear some shit like that craziness that what's his name? Kell Brooks said about them chocolate brownies, dog. I mean, how the fuck you gonna intimidate somebody talking about? Oh yeah, he said toughen up, princess. Yeah, that's funny, dog. That's good stuff. I mean, I appreciate that. I do think it's gonna backfire though, because that dude's kind of like not right in the head, man. Terrence Crawford is kind of an evil dude, man. There are some dudes who really will take it out on you for talking too much, and I have a suspicion that that's Terrence Crawford. But Jeff Horn, man, you know, he can get something done. Maybe. It's gonna be tight on him, though, dog. Straight up, it's gonna be tight on him. Oh, Brown is from Australia. Okay, cool. All right, that makes sense. But come on, in the United States, that should be on Showtime, man. I mean, on HBO. AJ talk about losing too much for my liking. Scholar of Boxing. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. He does talk about that. He has been talking about that lately, though. But, hey, man, 78 Sports TV said, what the hell is a soft cock? I love my half. Would he prefer the hard? Exactly, man. We don't typically talk about that, man. We don't do that, man. We don't do that. Man, we don't do that, man. Might call you a little biatch, something like that. It's more like, you call him a woman, man. That's more, when you're insulting like that, it's usually you call it something that implies that they're a female. You don't usually talk about their private part. Yeah, buddy, we say no homo, exactly. But yeah, man, I'm not big on this, man. I'm not big on Anthony Joshua acting scary, man. Black Ulysses, AJ body gonna lock up after the right hand catch him. It's gonna be tough on him. You fools. Sky and Eddie. Oh, here we go. Mart's MB3, you fools. Mart's MB3, I'm going to tell you right now, do you see these cats around you with the wrench gang? You let a couple more of them fly, dog. You're not going to be talking too much, man. We don't really do the whole insult thing here. Sky and Eddie are going to let Wilder in the ring. This has all been part of the promotion. If Wilder gets in the ring, it's because he's been told to. He's ready being paid for commentary. Hey, man, first of all, I ain't a fool. Because I'm listening to what Anthony Joshua said. So it ain't that I'm a fool. If what you said is true, it means Anthony Joshua's lying. Anthony Joshua said he's not getting in the ring unless he signs a contract. And last time I heard, the contracts ain't there. And he said they're slowly working towards it and letting the fight build up and giving the fans what they want. So, I mean, I don't know what you're calling me a fool for. If anybody you calling a fool for that, you're calling Anthony Joshua a fool for that. And I don't know that he's getting paid for commentary. I had no clue that if he's getting paid for commentary. Unless you work for Sky Sports, who knows? Because I know that Deontay Wilder ain't said it. He said that he was going to be at the fight. He was going to be ringside for the fight. But anyway, man, don't get slapped with that wrench calling people fools, man. That's not polite. That's not proper. Wrench assassins on deck, pretty much, dog. No foul. Hey, Trey said no foulest references in the States, man. Yeah, that's not straight, dog. That's not kosher around here, man. It makes you think. It makes you thinking that you're focusing on it. You know what I mean? What fool believed Doobie Brother? You talking about Eddie Hearn? UK Kingsley, what's good? AJ talking about losing is the spirit of a sportsmanship? Really? I never heard that before. Matter of fact, I don't agree with that. Why would talking about losing be in the spirit of sportsmanship? I mean, you can be a great sportsman and say you're coming to win and you think you're going to win and that you're going to do the best and you respect your opponent. But talking about losing is having losing on your mind. I don't necessarily agree with that, man. But, hey, man, in Britain, we are humble. Tell that to O'Hara Davies, man. DG Dada, tell that to Joe Calzaghe. Tell that to O'Hara Davies. Tell that to Chris Eubank Jr. Nah, man, you guys talk smack, man. If the UKs are humble, then somebody needs to tap Tyson Fury on the shoulder and tap BJ Saunders. Excuse me, not BJ Saunders. Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders on the shoulder, dog. Y'all talk plenty shit, dog. Don't. NBT, dog. He said I'm a soft cop for helping the kids, and I like basketball. I gotta toughen up, Princess. Shout out, man, to the super chat, man. You are hilarious, NBT, man. Oh man, thank you very much, dog. Seriously, it does go to the cause. It's much appreciating you guys showing up. Thank you, sir. Oh man, but on the real though, he needs to drop that, man. But if that's how they say it in Australia, man, it is what it is. Yeah, NBT's a fool. That's a good dude. Check out his channel. Subscribe to NBT Boxing. He represents Australia down under, the Aussie. But and he's been a good job. Now, see, I suspect something, NBT. I suspect that you really know that Jeff Horn's about to get decked, but you riding with that dude. I got a suspicion that you riding with him, although you know dude is about to get busted up. And that's what you're supposed to do. But on the real though, come on, man. The UK dudes are not humble, man. no more humble than United States fighters. You guys just have more of, you just talk more properly. Not even y'all. Some of you guys, I can't understand what you're saying, man. Maybe I'm obligated to act that way. Maybe, but I'm obligated to act that way. Exactly. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You got to ride with the home squad, dog. Got to ride with the home squad. If you get an upset, hey man, you get an upset. I'm just telling you that I think Terrence Crawford's about to try to break something off in that dude, man. It's gonna be ugly because they talking too much, and some people really don't do that, man. I made a video earlier today talking about all that noise that Sergey Kovalev was talking about with Andre Ward, and I'm gonna tell you, man. The fight is going long enough away for me to say this. I have to admit, I do believe that Andre Ward really does flirt with that line of being rough and trying to hurt people. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. He's got every tactic in the book where if he wanted to be a dirty fighter, Andre Ward could be a dirty fighter. Kind of like Bernard Hopkins. And I always said that he was kind of like that combination of Roy Jones Jr., Bernard Hopkins, but he's got all that crafty shit he can do to hurt you if he really wants to do it. And when Sergey Kovalev talked all that ish, what's good, Curtis Stevens? When he talked all that ish, he got that ass beat up, dog. And yeah, I'm sure that a couple of them, I might admit he might have thrown a couple down there, dog. But he got knocked out by that right. He got knocked out by that right hand. That was not, your chin is not on your nuts are not on your chin, dog. Well, at least nobody's nuts should be on your chin. But, go tell that to some of these Anthony Joshua fans because they damn sure got somebody's nuts on their chin. Mark's in B3. My bad, G. I just don't get how guys don't see Eddie's WWE bullshit. We all know the ins and outs on U.S. boxing, just like, we don't know all the ins and outs of U.S. boxing, just like you guys don't know what's really going over. So, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Much respect on that, man. Yeah, I can go with that 100%, no doubt about it. For now, what was worse, Horn's 9th round against Manny or Wild's 5th round against Ortiz? Oh, Horn's round against 9th round. Because he got whooped pillar to post the whole thing. And he was really hurt. I don't really think Wilder was that hurt, man. I think he was buzzed. But, he defended it. He held it off or whatever. And, Ortiz, he kind of ran out of gas on that, man. So he wasn't able to do it. But, I would say probably Horn against Manny Pacquiao. But, hey, they both kind of ended up the same way, though. Well, no, because Deontay Wilder came back and knocked dude out. But that's what I was saying. Wilder was hurt in the 7th. He dropped Ortiz in the 5th. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for the correction, Trex. I knew what he was talking about. And I didn't even think about correcting the rounds. Good catch there. Scott Vaughn, he's ball chinning. Exactly, dog. Yeah, dog. Alan Sims, man. Horn's toughness will set him up for failure. He's going to run into punches and get set up for a knockout. I think his face is going to fail him. He gets cut too easy, man. And that face cuts up. And if he gets cut up again, he gets cut early and is bleeding against Terrence Crawford, it's over. Because Terrence Crawford is going to work the shit out that eye. And I've heard people wonder why, what's the big thing about Terrence Crawford? I mean, Terrence Crawford, to be able to do so much in both the orthodox and the southpaw stance, I mean, you just got to keep thinking. I mean, you got to be a real smart fighter to fight with him just because of how many different looks he presents. In the same, and he'll change. He's not like Lamont Peterson who can do, other than Lamont Peterson's not switching, he's not switching from southpaw to orthodox as much, but he will change from boxing to slugging pretty well. But Terrence Crawford does it like second by second, man. Jim Bowen says Horn lost Manny fight. Nah, he didn't. He won the fight because that's why he's fighting Terrence Crawford. That's why he's got the belt. But, I can understand why somebody wouldn't agree with the decision. So, it is what it is. Curtis Anderson, for 9, you notice that pretty boys like Robinson, Ali, Leonard, De La Hoya have a lot of dog in them. Yeah, some of them do because they go through their life thinking that, that a bunch of people acting like they softies. But I don't know really if, Sugar Ray, I wouldn't put Sugar Ray Robinson as a pretty boy. I mean, he's not so much a pretty boy. I mean, he permed his hair out or whatever. Think that dude was just straight, a straight ruffian. But, yeah, man, some of these cats are. But it's just, you can't judge people on their face, man. You can't judge what we can't be like, okay, this dude looks like, a representation that you see presented to you in what the fuck ever, and judge a cat by that. There's a whole bunch of dudes look hard as a rock and soft as a fucking pillow, and I've experienced that shit because I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, outside Chicago, and there be dudes that be all like, talking this, that, and the other thing, and I ain't one to start nothing. But if you start something with me at that age, dog, I mean, you're not just gonna touch me without having something coming at you. And these dudes would just wind up being like the easiest shit ever because they talk shit, but they can't fight. They try to scare you by, blah, 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 So, but you just can't judge it, man. You just got to look at, man, what cats are about. You don't judge a book by its cover. So I think that it's that like that in a lot of ways, There's a lot of dudes that look like they hard and are soft, and some cats that look like they're soft and they're scary, they're crazy, I always worry about the dude that's crazy. Dudes that talk a lot, I'm not too worried about because they're talking and you can see it coming. It's the guys that are real quiet, the ones that ain't saying nothing, that I worry about because I'm like, I can't read him. I don't know what he's gonna do, It's be the dude. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed the cats. There was some comedy routine about that, man. It's like, oh yeah. I think it was Eddie Griffin was saying that, man, about the people you need to worry about in the club. In the club when you're walking around, is the dude that ain't saying nothing, just walking around like, Lord Jesus, don't let this dude step on my shoes because if he steps on my shoes, I'm gonna send him to you, Jesus. And just crazy is just crazy. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, man, Terrence Crawford to me seems like one of those dudes who are just, I mean. He seems like he's the type of dude that would love to hurt you. Like he doesn't have an off switch. Some cats got an off switch. Terrence Crawford to me don't seem like he's got an off switch. And he's not one to be talking. He's just real kind of quiet about it. But at the end of the day, the dude loves to fight. And when he said that he was going to get Jeff Horn, I believe him. I believe that dude's like, look, I'm really going to amp it up on you, man. But it is, and Errol Spence Jr. too. When Errol Spence Jr. is like, all right, he said one thing to Kell Brook. Like, okay, you keep talking, I'm going to break both eye sockets next fight. He's serious about that, man. He's serious about it. He ain't talking about it. I mean, he says it, but he's serious about it. But when you got Amir Khan popping off at the lip, this, that, and the other thing, or you got Adrian Bronner, talking, like Adrian Bronner will say, I'm going to fuck this dude up. I'm going to fuck this dude. You ain't. And then you won't throw punches. You're going to beat this dude's ass, but you don't throw punches. You wait till you shell up when he's throwing hands at you. No, man, I don't believe you, Adrian Bronner. I think you are a very technically skilled, you're a skilled, highly trained softie. That's my take on Adrian Bronner. I think he's a highly trained softie. And if he had a little more of the mentality of Terrence Crawford, he would go a lot further because he wouldn't be scared of getting hit. And he could throw punches in the middle of those in the middle of dudes throwing combinations, he could let one fly. Same thing about Deontay Wilder. People underestimate that dude because they're like, oh, it looks, do you see, because how he looks, do you see what his eyes do when he gets somebody hurt? That dude looks like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to be boom, running at him, dog. He is not soft, man, at all. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, and people can say what they want to say, but, and even maybe Anthony Joshua, man. Maybe Anthony Joshua's like that too, real soft-spoken or whatever, but if you, get with him, whatever. But I ain't buying it, man. Anyway, hey, Cali Nigma, shout out in the super chat, man. Much love, man, in the super chat. Thank you, sir. The Cali Enigma. If Joshua don't allow Wilder in the ring, if he beats Joshua, it's proof he fears Wilder. I'm gonna tell you, man, he's gonna look terrible. Cali Enigma. And hey, subscribe to the Cali Enigma, man. One of the smartest channels on YouTube, man. That dude is really a bright guy. That's the thing I like about you, man. I like listening to your mind. I can tell cats that you know really got it between the ears. And the ones that don't. Which reminds me, man, I listened to this clown out of Taiwan's video today, and this dude made 3 coherent points in a row. I was completely and utterly shocked. I was like, damn, I've listened to this shit for 3 minutes and he ain't said nothing stupid. It was amazing, man. The Cali Enigma, but then he went on to talking about dumb shit. But for 3 minutes, I was enthralled because I was like, this motherfucker ain't said nothing dumb yet. Impressive. The Cali Enigma, if Josh, yeah, I did that. Yeah, man, pretty much, man. He's going to look like a punk, dude. Oh, Jan Davis said, Wilder getting in that ring. Hey, man, if that dude gets in that ring, if Anthony Joshua does not let, I say you listened 3 minutes. Sorry to hear that, bro. I'm serious. You know why I listened? Because I saw a comment from somebody that is in the Wrench Gang on his channel. And I will not let that person's name out because I do not want to. I was like, dude commented on this dude's video? Wow. Okay. And I do look curiously. I look at the video every once in a while because, you know, it's like popping a pimple. You know, it's like, you know, you shouldn't pop the pimple, but, you know, fuck it. So that's what I do every once in a while, dog. I'll go look at this shit. Every once in a while. And it's like, seriously, it is like picking at a scab. You know, I ain't got nothing to do for a couple seconds. What is this dude saying? But my man commented on this thing. So I listened long enough to say, like, damn, what is this dude talking about? It was more listening to it for the sake of the dude who I do respect making a comment on the thread. Oh, my man B2K said another fire video for Nan. What's up, man? Appreciate that, man. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Honestly, man, I'm doing the best I can, dog. We're 78, trying to follow in the footsteps and live in the shadow of 78 Sports TV. This guy, dog, that dude be putting it out there, man. Real Mun said, what's the news about AJ not letting Wilder in the ring? Oh, yeah, man. Real Mun. Shout out to Real Mun, man. Big supporter of the channel. He said he didn't want Anthony Joshua knows that Deontay Wilder's coming over there to sit ringside, but he said he ain't getting in the ring because he ain't getting in the ring. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. Anthony Joshua's not going to get in the ring with me until we got a signed contract to fight. After he signed the contract and we agree and we're nowhere in the ring for the next fight, then he can get in the ring with me. You know, real high on the hog type shit. And scary looking shit from the perspective of a U.S. fight fan. That's what he said, man. That's not a good look, man. Somebody needs to cancel him, man. There ain't no getting around that, man. You're looking scary, dog. So his first step up and he's a monster. Hey, dude, come on, man. Stop that, dog. Oh, now you on the Wilder hype train now, huh? Odie Loke Sports Info. Dude, stop talking dumb shit. The dude is the WBC champion. He's 40-0 with 39 knockouts. He's knocked out every fucking body he's ever been in the ring with. We've been talking about Deontay Wilder for years now. It ain't no hype train, dog. He's not new to the party. Dog. We know who Deontay Wilder is. Deontay Wilder is a known commodity in the United States of America, man. He's the WBC champion. It's not a fucking hype train. Y'all on the hype train. You got a dude over there, and just for the sake of snapping on you. Oh, Cali Enigma. Shout out to the Cali Enigma. Said Joshua don't want to get punked in front of UK fans. Pretty much. 40 fights, dude. There's somebody brought up something real interesting. Oh, dude, Mr. Boxing Today. I've been talking about Wilder since 2009 on YouTube. Just to check the year, dog, it's 2018. That's 9 years. He's not a hype train, dog. He's not a hype train. Joshua just showed up to the party, man. You know what was happening? 3 years ago, people were talking about Deontay Wilder. People were talking about Vladimir Klitschko. People were talking about Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua was a prospect, man. He was a prospect. And he had a good fight. He had a good fight. He's a good fighter. You guys like him in the UK, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like Deontay Wilder's just a made-up myth. He ain't a myth, man. He's not a myth. You don't get to 40-0 with 39 knockouts and defend the WBC, any major championship belt 7 times, get a bronze medal in the Olympics, and be phony. It don't work like that, man. Hey, dude, it's a fact. He just stepped. How the fuck you talking about? He stepped up when he won the WBC championship 7 fights ago. Dude, you're a troll. Odie Loke, you're a troll. It's facts. He just stepped up. What's the fucking fact? How do you figure that? He stepped up and won the WBC championship belt 7 fights ago. No, you know what he stepped up and did, Odie Loke? He stepped up and fought a guy that Anthony Joshua ducked. That's what he did. So if you want to say he just stepped up, then fucking AJ stepped down because that was his mandatory. Wasn't it? Wasn't that his mandatory? I heard Eddie Hearn say that he wasn't going to let Anthony Joshua fight Luis Ortiz. That's his mandatory. That wasn't Deontay Wilder's mandatory. What's the step up? Fighting a 40-year-old man, fighting a 41-year-old man that been knocked out 3 times, coming off a loss, who fought 1 fight in 2 years? Get out of here, man. Somebody else deleted you before I had a chance to delete you. But trust me, I was building up to delete you. Man, get a dude his respect. Now you got the dude going overseas to step up into the ring, and Anthony Joshua don't want him in the ring. Oh, I'm not going to allow you in the ring to talk to me until I agree to fight you. That's punk shit. In the words of the Australians, that's soft cock. That's some soft cock shit. Okay? Come on, man. Demand something out your boy, man. Demand something out of him. Deontay Wilder ain't no little dude. He ain't no dude. He knocked out everybody. Everybody. But it is what it is, man. Dang, we got the trolls in the house, dog. We got the trolls in the house. Matter of fact, that's what I think I'm going to call Anthony Joshua to the fight. Softcock Joshua. That's what that motherfucker is now, dog. Softcock Joshua. We're going to roll with the Aussie terms, dog. Come on, man. Just stop making excuses. Call it what it is, man. Call it what it is. Anthony Joshua is a paper champion. Since you want to be like that. He's a paper champion. He didn't get the belts off the dude whose belts they are. That's Tyson Fury's belts. If Tyson Fury didn't go through what Tyson Fury went through, he would have had to beat Tyson Fury to get those belts. But he didn't beat Tyson Fury to get the belts. He beat Charles Martin, whoop-de-doo, and he beat a dude, a 40-year-old man who knocked his ass to the deck. Come on, man. Fanan, what up? These people made you mad, ja. Fuck you talking about? Okay, cool. They made me mad. And? I don't care. So? I'm human. I get mad. So do you. Fanan, more than half these dudes just starting to watch heavyweight division in 2015. They talk resume but can't name 50 current heavyweights without looking at it. Exactly, dog. Come on, man. The anti-UK chat is large. US hype will be derailed. Hey, Ryan Island, dog. Let me tell you something, man. We in the United States of America look at, not we, I'll say me, because I don't want to speak for anybody, because this is fun. We look at UK as like the D League in basketball. Are you familiar with the D League? The D League and the NBA are the cats that are good basketball players, but they ain't quite ready for prime time, dog. For one reason or another. Either they're too short or they can't shoot, but they're good players. That's what the UK is, man, in boxing. It's the D League for us. You got one dude who can claim to be the best heavyweight in the world, legitimately. And it ain't Anthony Joshua. It's Tyson Fury. That's the one dude. Because that's the dude who beat the man. Anthony Joshua, if anything, is the hype job. But if you take the heavyweight division out of it, come on, man. We're not worried about you. You're not worried about you. You've got good fighters, but don't get carried away with yourself. You got great fans, but don't get carried away from yourself. And it ain't anti-UK. Cats will talk all day about the fact that Josh Taylor's a good fighter. We're looking forward to see what Josh Taylor can do. I think Josh Taylor has the ability to beat. I want to see him with Regis Porgray. I would love to see Josh Taylor, Mikey Garcia. I would love to see it. I personally think that the best heavyweight if he gets right, my personal opinion is if he gets right, the man to beat in the heavyweight division is Tyson Fury. That's my personal belief. Other people can disagree with me. Last time I checked, he's from the UK. It's that we're not buying the Anthony Joshua soft cock bullshit. Make the fight happen. Act like you want to see the fight happen, Ryan Island. Stop saying, giving a million. Well, maybe not you, because I got to remember what it is that you actually said. But a whole bunch of other cats making reasons, giving a bunch of reasons why the fight shouldn't happen. And as long as you're talking about the fight not happening, you look scared. If people in the United States got no problem whatsoever with Lennox Lewis, none. Lennox Lewis has a lot of respect in the United States. Joe Calzaghe has a lot of respect in the United States. Anthony Joshua has a lot of respect in the United States. People, for the most part, ain't sitting there dogging Anthony Joshua about Anthony Joshua in the ring. It's just what you cats are talking about relative to Deontay Wilder, because you want to act like a dude who's 40-0, and is not with 39 KOs, has knocked out everybody he's ever fought, has defended the WBC championship 7 times, has an Olympic bronze medal, is somehow a fake. That's not logical, man. And it makes you look scared. It makes you look scared. It doesn't make Joshua look bad, because I think Joshua knows the deal. That's why Joshua ain't stepping in, don't want the dude to get in the ring. Sorry for being slow on the super chat. Cali Enigma, Joshua don't want to get punked in front of UK fans. And he will get punked. He's punking himself in front of UK fans. And don't lunch. We know the truth now. We know the truth. We know the UK fans see this shit popping off. Now, you cats on YouTube, y'all might be something different. But we know UK fans know. We know they know. Because they're real boxing fans. UK fans know real boxing. Same thing as people that try to sell shit about Mexican style. We know that those Mexican fans are real boxing fans. We know that Mexican fans watch Floyd Mayweather Jr. We know Mexican fans watch Deontay Wilder. We know Mexican fans will watch Errol Spence Jr. They'll watch Terrence Crawford. They'll watch a good fight because they're fight fans. UK fans know who Deontay Wilder is, man. Stop acting like they don't, man. But, hey, man, do you. And while your boy's laid up, leg twitching like Lubin, looking like Erickson Lubin, leg twitching, come up with an excuse for that. Call him a cheater, call him whatever, dog. But we don't need, and here about the United States, we don't need it. Just so you know. And this is an American fight fan, dog. Daniel Valdez, man, what's good, man? Mikey Garcia versus Leibniz, 689,000 viewers with Bronner 907,000. I mean, but Bronner 937. The hell Abel Sanchez talking about? Exactly, dog. I mean, we're not buying the hype, dog. I'm not buying the hype. Some people can buy the hype. Mexican fight fans love boxing because they're fight fans. UK fans like boxing because they're fight fans. I like boxing because I'm a fight fan, and I don't care. I don't care whether the dude is from the UK or whatever. And on top of it, it don't even really roll like that because Anthony Joshua, just telling you straight truth, is a black man. I like seeing that dude do well. I'm being flat with it. I love seeing Anthony Joshua do well. Anthony Joshua looked like he could be my cousin. Easy. Why would I hate Anthony Joshua for the hell of hating Anthony Joshua? Because he's from the UK? That shit don't even make any sense, man. That's a Nigerian dude named Big Femi. You know, but hey, man, if y'all want to blow smoke and, you know, prevent the fight happening, keep blowing smoke. Keep the fight from happening. But let's tell the truth. Anthony Joshua is 20-0. Deontay Wilder's 40-0. Deontay Wilder has twice the professional fights as Anthony Joshua does. And in the heavyweight division, history has shown you can get sparked by damn near anybody. All you need is a bad 3 seconds. That's all you need. Please rewind and watch Lennox Lewis versus Hakeem Rahman. Hakeem Rahman is not on Lennox Lewis's level, and all he needed was a bad 3 seconds and sleep time, dog. Sleep time. That's all you need in the heavyweight division. This ain't the featherweights where you can hit a dude 15 times in a row and they gonna still be up talking about it. If you get hit by any heavyweight 4 times in a row, more than likely you're gonna be snoozing. So do what you want, dog. Say what you want. But Anthony Joshua ain't a joke, man. I mean, saying Deontay Wilder's a joke ain't gonna make him a joke. Saying he a joke don't make him a joke. And ask Luis Ortiz. He know he not a joke. Look at Lamont Brewster, Klitschko. Exactly. That's all you need. In the heavyweight division, all you need is a couple minutes, dude. That's all you need. You need a bad 5 seconds. You need a bad 10 seconds. You get a bad 10 seconds in the heavyweights, dude, you're going to sleep. Grace Terrell 4 for 9. You're correct. Wilder going to sleep Joshua. He could very well. And on the other side, it could happen the other way around too. Joe Louis was on that Flacca. I don't know what that Flacca is. Show my old age. But on the real, man, you got to keep all that nonsense to yourself, homie. And Daniel Valdez, shout out in the super chat. Exactly right. Mikey Garcia, Lipinets, 689,000. Actually, it was less than that. Well, you're talking about the peaks. That's cool. And Brawner, 937,000. People watch boxing, man. Those are promoters trying to make an excuse and trying to justify the reason why they should get paid. Acting as if they're the ones that are making it happen. Like the reason why why Anthony Joshua was doing so well is because of Eddie Hearn. Man, it's because that dude won a gold medal in the Olympics for Britain. And he's very well known. He's a good dude. He seems like he's a good dude, at least how he presents himself. Behind closed doors, I'm sure he'll slap the shit out you. But at the same time, man, he seems like he's a legitimate dude. I liked Anthony Joshua. I watched Anthony Joshua closely from the time Anthony Joshua went pro because he was getting pressed then. Joe Louis fought 90% of his career with 7/8 blind in one eye. Yep. Larry Mellerby only lost twice. How many times did Ward lose to UK fighters? How many times did Floyd lose to UK fighters? Hell, look at Spence already. I mean, come on, man. The UK fighters are not on the level of the United States fighters, man. They're not. I mean, it's not. It's the D League. And even you guys have a D League. But your fans are great. The appreciation from the sport is great. But you're not messing with, I mean, come on, man. We keep 11 world champions. Keep them. And that's with motherfuckers like HBO not supporting. We ain't seen a black fight. I'll say the American, because you ain't seen an American fighter on HBO but maybe one time this whole damn year. Lennox Lewis was though for now. What's Lennox Lewis about? Yeah, Lennox Lewis is on top of his money, man. I can't see the blitz. Yeah, Lennox Lewis is straight, but don't take Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is Jamaican. I'm going to steal him from you. I know about how it pops off in the UK with the Jamaicans, dog. Okay? The Jamaicans go from, and it ain't coincidental, Jamaicans from Jamaica to Canada to the UK. Lennox Lewis is Jamaican, Holmes. Lennox Lewis is Jamaican. He might be a Jamaican that was born in the UK? But I know he stayed in the UK till he's about 12 or 14, and then he moved to Canada. But don't be trying to take Lennox Lewis like a surefire UK dude just because he sounds like that, dog. Lennox Lewis is a Jamaican. I mean, I know you can make an argument. Yeah, he fought in the Olympics for Canada, but truth be told, he's a Jamaican, man. That's why he rocked the locks, man. There's tribal Lennox born in Canada. I used to see him all the time growing up. Yeah, I mean, he's from. Wait, AJ is Jamaican too? No, AJ is Nigerian, but I think he might have been born in the UK. But his mom is Nigerian. That's why his name. I don't know why his name Joshua. Maybe his daddy or something. AJ half Nigerian, yeah. But whatever, man. You can have AJ. Good for you. Mr. Boxing Day, Lennox was my guy. I got a pic of my father and Lennox from 1994. Yeah, man, Lennox could go. And Mark Blake said Lennox learned to fight in Canada, and Lennox Lewis had an American trainer in Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace. Oh, right now, AJ was born in the Netherlands. Wow. Ibofin, AJ is full Nigerian. I didn't realize that, man. AJ's father is half Irish. I don't care about the half. If his daddy's a half Irish Nigerian, his daddy's Nigerian. I don't do the half shit. You either black or not, dog. It don't work like that. You either black or not. You ain't no half Jamaican either, dog. Those black folk got dropped off on a different boat, man. Errol Spence is a Dallas native. That's what he is. I mean, come on, man. That's not how it works, man. I mean, you can't be given look at Muhammad Ali. Dude, Muhammad Ali, I guarantee you that cat is probably Irish. I mean, because my people are from Louisville, so I know what his mama looked like. I know what his family looked like. Those cats were raised on that damn plantation. What is it? In Barksville? I think his people came off that plantation in Barksville. More than likely. They came off that plantation in Barksville, and so that's English. Dude is very, very, come on, man. Look at his mama. Black isn't a race, it's a color, so you're not making any sense. Who are you talking to, me? I'm making sense. Are you talking to me? Quincy Pinola? I'll wait for that one. What sense am I not making? I want to make sure I know you're talking to me. Because I'll be more than happy to explain it, Holmes. Because black is a race. Oh, you're out your fucking mind. No disrespect. Black is a race. You can change the name. Black is a race. Because it's what they call you. Before it was African American, it was black. Before it was black, it was colored. Before it was black, it was nigga. Black is literally a social designation, and you can change it from African American to whatever. It is a color, but actually it's a combination of all colors, and it is a race. That is why you have blacks in South Africa. That's why you have blacks in Australia. That's why you have people that say, "Are you black?" Now you can be cute with it. You can be cute with it and say, that's a color. That's not a race. Really? When I say you're a black man, do you know what I'm talking about? You do. Don't act like you don't. I can do a poll. How many people know what a black person is? When somebody says somebody's a black person, do you know what they're talking about? You do. And if you're a Sands, isn't Sands down a Sands? Sands are in South Africa. Do you know what I just watched a parliamentary. I just listened to my man, Julius Malema, talk about land appropriations. You know what he called himself? Black. The black. I'm black. The white, the black. Everybody knows what a black person is, man. Yes, I love the Sands. They say black. Don't act like you don't know what people are talking about when they say black. It's a social category. The question is whether or not race is real, or whether it's a socio-economic construct. Is that Malema? Julius Malema. That dude be going ham, dog. Look, man, don't be cute, dog. I don't like cute. I'm being straight. I don't like cute. Pygmies, if they got color in their skin, they're black. There ain't no confusion. You know what it is, dog. You know what it is. So, no disrespect to you, sir, but come on, man. Don't play cute stuff, man. I mean, Ty Legacy, I'm of Irish descent. I'm Greek. Do you know what? How I show you my email? It says H Plasclascovidi. That's because that's my mother's name. Plasclascovidi. It's just like 30 fucking letters long. And I can actually trace my family to Athens. Do you think I'm Greek? Hell no. They not go, oh, I'm Greek. They'll be looking at me like, you Greek what? What? No, you not. You black. Come on, man. Let's just be real with what it is, man. And I'm not mixed. I'm black. You guys can say that. You guys can fall into that. That's what nobody. I am full-blooded. Every inch of my body has blood, Quincy. Every inch of my body has blood in it. I'm full-blooded. But the fact of the matter is, dude, it is what it is. If you are not something, you are what you are. And I'm not falling behind that nonsense. My wife could easily walk around the street and never say she's black. You would never know. However, she is black. That's what she is. It is what it is, man. It's a socio-economic construct, man. And if you can go ahead and live, that's why cats act confused. If you want to be confused, dog. Confuse yourself, because you ain't confusing anybody else. Confuse yourself, because you're not confusing anybody else. They know damn. It's like, shit. What's that dude that made the movie? I'm gonna get off this subject in a second. What's the movie? Got Key and Peele. I think it might be Key or Peele. Whoever made the movie Get Out. Him saying that he's mixed, like he was confused what he was. You ain't confused. You might be confused, but ain't nobody else confused. You walk out your house and that's black dude right there. They're not swishing you. They're not confusing you for fucking Swedish, dog. We talking boxing for 9. Yeah, let's roll back, dog. Sorry. You a lawyer, so you should know blacks is a class, not a race. Absolutely, it's not. It is a socioeconomic class. It's a caste. Actually, it's not even a class. It's a caste. It's a caste. And you see it most purely in South African apartheid, where black was literally a caste. It's like, that's what you live. That's how you move. That's what it is. A national joke to us African British. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Frank Bruno. All right. Thai legacy. I'm native and black. You black, dog. But that's how my mama would say it, man. That's how I was raised. My mom be like, dude, whatever. Tell it to the popo, dog. Tell it to the popo. When they got your ass up against that wall, dog, tell it to the police. Excuse me. My mother is Greek. My granddaddy was Greek. What'd you say, nigga? What'd you say, boy? Man, that shit ain't working, dog. Anyway, it is what it is, dog. Oh, my God, man. They be killing me when cats be talking about that, man. It is what it is, dog. Tis what it is. What's good, female fight fan? Fanon, your D-League analogy is amazing, and it's so true. That's what it is, man. The UK is the D-League. And some kind might pop out the D-League and light it up. You know what I mean? You can have a cat like, what's that dude's name popped out the D-League? Skip to Malou. Can't remember what Skip to Malou's name is right now because it was Skip to Malou. Ray for Alston, I think it is. Came out the D-League killing it. Fanon. The origin of my last name is Portuguese. I'm Jamaican. We black, better known as African. We ain't claiming that other bullshit. Pretty much, dog. Hey, man, look, dog. Ride Bouquet 2. Let's not get into it with Thai Legacy, dog. Let's roll it, man. I gave my opinion. You gave your opinion, man. Let's keep it moving, man. Ray for Alston, exactly. Ray for Alston. Gerald's World. When did AJ say Wilder can't get in the ring? He said it in an interview. I think that interview came out yesterday, man. If I recall correctly, that it came out yesterday. Fanon, Tiger Woods confused for real. He ain't confused. Tiger Woods, that nigga name, hey, Tiger Woods' name is Eldrick. Eldrick Woods. He's not confused, dog. I've listened to interviews with Tiger Woods, man, and I've heard stories about Tiger Woods himself. Where Tiger Woods is not the dude you think Tiger Woods is, by the way. Darnell Kirkland, what's good, man? What up, Fanon? Arizona killed my bracket. Oh, I'm like, damn, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on with that, man. But shout out in the super chat, man. Sorry to hear about that, dog. Sorry that they busted up your bracket. Chris Ray said, what up, fan? I'm chilling. We all chilling, man. Fanon. Mooney always break down. Oh, Paul Mooney. Yeah, Paul Mooney be talking it. He's funny as a mug, man. Wilder has AJ in his feelings. Oh, man, he does. He's sensitive. But back on the Tiger Woods, man, dog, don't lunch, man. Tiger Woods knows the deal, man. You go check out an early in Eldrick. His name's Eldrick. It's Eldrick Woods. And he's Eldrick Woods and he dates white women. Come on, man. It's a professional athlete named Eldrick Woods who don't date nobody but white women. That, my friend, is a black man. But anyway, on the real though, if you look at like when he did those early interviews before he turned pro and how he talked about the fact that he was like, man, I can be the Michael Jordan of golf. And then he said, you know, because black people will be, because no, Tiger Woods is, I think they're from Taiwan. I think they're Thai. But I think he's Thai. But he said, you know, the black people will come out and watch him and support him. And that could take him and golf to the next level. He knew what the deal was. And then on top of that, the dude said his daddy, and this is from people who were in the army with his dad. His dad, there was something out, and I think there was like Tiger Woods bought a golf course where they didn't let black people onto the golf course when his dad and he were young. And, you know, and he bought the golf course, made it public so black people could golf. And on top of it, he said, what was the other thing that Tiger would? Yeah, so basically the cats that would talk about knew Tiger Woods' dad was like, that's the kind of dude Tiger Woods' dad was. And that's the kind of dude that Tiger Woods is. And if you look at the people who are like real close with him, I mean, for the most part, I mean, they're black men, of the athletes anyway, man. So it is what it is, dog. You know, he can like the chicks he likes, but, you know, I'm telling you, man, I can't know what in the world it was like being Tiger Woods growing up, because my daughter plays tennis, and those cats on the tennis, those country club sports. He said Caucasian Tiger calls himself. Nah, man, he cracked a joke one time, man. It's a bad joke. I mean, Tiger Woods said, he was like, they're like, what are you? Because they keep asking. He's like, man, I'm Caucasian. It was a bad joke that he shouldn't have told. But he told the joke, and it is what it is. It's going to stick around for the rest of his life on that. But, hey, man, it is what it is, dog. If you don't think Tiger Woods is black, it is, you know, okay. But everything that I've heard about him, being raised in a military family, with his father, the fact that he does take care of, even though they're never on the screen, he takes care of his brothers and sisters who are straight black. They're not even mixed. They're just straight black people. You know, it is what it is. And yeah, man, Tiger Woods seemed like he went through hell. He did go through hell since his daddy died. When his dad died, dude broke down completely. That's the way that I took it. And it just seems like just now he's getting over the death of his father, because he and his father had that falling out over the fact that his daddy was running women, you know? And he winds up, dog, that he's like, oh, explain? He did go through hell, man. Tiger Woods went through hell, man. People got to understand, man, that if you not been in, I can't put my finger on it, dude, it's straight. Tiger Woods has probably gotten more death threats than any other athlete alive. He's in golf. You know what I mean? They don't even let black people anywhere near the courses that this dude is on. When he turned pro, he had professional boxers saying, "Well, that nigga won the Masters. Don't let him, you know, as long as you don't eat fried chicken and greens." You know what I mean? That's golf, man. That is worse than. It's not like it's basketball or football. Like what we see as far as, you know, like segregation and issues that take place in boxing, dude. This is golf. That's where they ain't supposed to. That's the little white ball. This ain't the black gloves. This is the little white glove. This is the little white ball. And they damn sure. I remember seeing Tiger Woods win the U.S. Open, and they literally, somebody dropped a purple paint bomb on the green where some shit, he's standing there and some purple shit just explodes. I mean, dog, I'm serious, man. People shouldn't be so quick to judge that dude. There's a reason why he was drinking. There's a reason why he's like, having sex with 1 million women, dog. That dude was under major, major stress, man. In that sport, and just, I'm telling you, man, in golf, in tennis, it's bad. Like, look at what Serena Williams went through in Indian Wells. If you've not had a chance, said NASCAR is more than golf. I mean, it could be. Hockey, yeah, but it's right. I don't know. It's probably right there. It's a different type, though. Because NASCAR, you just got guys that are, you're just your, lower middle class, trailer park dudes. Hockey seems to be middle class. There, it's, but there, it's a different type, man, because you're dealing with cats that are going to be too sophisticated to call you to your face. But they're going to try their damnedest to make sure. Do you see how all the rules they changed for Tiger Woods? They stretched out because his thing was that he could hit. He had big drives, right? They literally tiger-proofed the courses to keep the dude from winning, man. Look up tiger-proof. They stretched the greens out miles, right? They raised the rough. He had to completely change the way he was playing his game because they were trying to keep him from winning. But it backfired on the dude because now you can't have a guy win more than one in a row because you just got to be like super on fire to win one. And it went tank. But it is what it is, man. For now, Tiger's first trip to Augusta, his car was spray painted. Nigga, go home. Of course it was. People, I mean, that's the thing, man. People don't understand. That dude went through it. I guarantee you that dude got 10 times the death threats that LeBron James has gotten. Who's Tommy Robinson? I don't know who Tommy Robinson is, Lacey Griffiths. I don't even know who he is. I graduated with a black dude who played hockey. This was in 1998. He was the only black dude in the entire conference. Absolutely, dude. I grew up with him, dog, so I know. All right, I didn't grow up in... Nah, dude, I caddied, by the way. I caddied on the golf course in Chicago. I did it one time. I was like, nope, I'm done. Yeah, don't bring fried chicken, man. People need to feel a little more for Tiger, man. Seriously. He repped. He repped. And Serena Williams, too. And Venus Williams, too. You know the reason that they even have the spot, if you watch tennis matches, now they have the lines getting called by what do you call it, eagle eye, because they got robbed so many damn times, dog. They were like, come on, that ball is in. It's ridiculous, man. Those wealthy country club people are cheaters on another level of cheater. And they don't have any qualms about cheating, dog. You caddied at Medina? No, I've just caddied in western. No, it was like something out in the western suburbs. But I did that shit one time, dog. I was like, God, dog, you got me carrying these bags. I ain't doing this. Do you believe we can ever replace the system with the system of justice? It will replace itself. Absolutely. It's not even do I believe it. It will be replaced without a doubt. What it's replaced by, I don't know. Because time is a long time, dog. Everything runs in systems. A system begins and ends. That by definition. So it might not, end while we're alive, but it'll end, dog. Because they play too many games. You manipulate, you lie, you mistreat people, that shit comes back around, dog. And it comes back around in the microcosm, it comes back around in the macrocosm. You know what I mean? If it has to be that they do so much crap that they bust off an earthquake or some like physical thing happens, it's going to get replaced. Nothing. This too shall pass. And this too shall pass. That's my thoughts on it. So I kind of like try to live my life because, if you do dirty's going to come get you, dude, at a certain point in time. Boxing and life, this stream is it. I'm sorry, man. Y'all get me going sideways on stuff. But, I mean, I'll talk about it. Tiger can play golf, but he is a self-hater. That overrides everything else in my book. When a black man turns his back on his own, Barkley, Jordan, Rice, Mayweather, I turn my back on them. That's Stan G. Look, man, be careful about that, man. What's good, Denard Reed? What's good, man? Be careful, man, about that. Be careful. Because I see in the black community a whole lot of self-hate. And I see a whole lot of self-hate from people that don't think they're self-hating. There's a lot of self-destructive tendencies. A lot of them. A lot of them. Rap music is inundated with it. Inundated with it. So, I mean, if while you're looking at the way that he's self-hating, understand there's a whole lot of self-hate, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hate yourself. You're supposed to. You're not supposed to feel good about yourself. If you're too fat, you need to lose weight. If you're too skinny, you need to gain weight. If you're too dark, you need to lose color. If you're too light, you need to gain color. You're not right. You're not good in your skin. Very few people feel comfortable in their skin because you're not supposed to be. You got women that look like women feeling bad because they don't look and have the body shape of little boys. You got women who can't grow anything, sticking plastic bubbles in their chest so that they can look like something other than what they are. I saw an article that came out today in CNN that said makeup is the new masculinity. Like, it's just there's self-hates everywhere because that sells. People are selling self-hate. You can't have a little bit of belly over your waist. You can't have a little bit of belly without feeling like you got to go, run 6 miles, to make sure that that's right. And once you get that right, you got to lift weights to make sure you look like this. If you're 45 years old, you got to look like you're 22 years old. You know what I mean? It's just be careful, man, when you point fingers at dudes like that, man, because you don't know what he's going through. You know what I mean? For now, where can I find your book? It is go to producejustice.com. I think you want to check out that dude's stuff. That's Neely Fuller Jr. I think that's at producejustice.com. It's great stuff. Stannis G, I love myself. Once I began renting John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, the Black Socrates, and many other learning the history. I love myself. Sid, I taught my son, never bow down. Hey, man, you try to feel the best you can about yourself, No, the back end sounded horrible. I don't know what that is. All right, y'all, though, but I don't mean to do this, man. Sometimes this shit just goes sideways, man. This conversation goes so sideways. But look, man, don't point fingers, man. There's 5 fingers pointing back at you, no. You know what I mean? Unless you see some old rude shit, like you hear about people mistreating people like Steve Harvey. That dude's a dick. So I'll be like, you know what? That dude's just a jackass. You know what I mean? UK Kinglings for non-talk boxing. Sir, I don't take orders. Okay? UK Kingsley. I don't take orders, man. I will talk about what the fuck I feel like talking about, homie. I try to come back around to it, dog, but it is what it is. For now, what's the best gym in the Chicago area, in your opinion? I have no clue, man. I ain't worked out in a long time in Chicago. Harvey is a big time. Yeah, he's a dude. This is codification talk. I tried my best to stay on it. Dude, I was a journalist working in, this is Ray Down. Dude, I was a journalist working in boxing. I can tell you, much as I wanted to talk about boxing, I cannot agree with some of the Fanon observations. Appreciate that, man. He beat me. Oh, he beat me to the timeout, dog. You got to bout dudes. You ain't telling me what the fuck I'm going to do now. We need to have healthy conversations about race. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great kind of, if people want to have them. People don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it with them. For now, UK people have a huge issue with talking about that, which is why UK relations in the UK is so covert. I mean, it ain't shit changed, dog. Oh, yeah. Much about to say, hey, Cat's trying to micromanage your channel. I mean, whatever, dog. Get the fuck out of my face, dog. I don't take orders, man. I mean, I'll bring it back when it's time to bring it back, man. And I ain't perfect, man. I'll fuck up a stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll ruin the stream, dog. I'm okay because I'll be back tomorrow. Antonio Bronze, and financial explanation, professional in your marriage. Hey, it is what it is, man. But you got to listen to my man Neely on that, man. I'm telling you, man, that self-hate self-hate was healthy. I don't know how self-hate is helpful. Right now, okay, you guys are talking about other stuff. Man, this is good fun, man. This is good fun, but I think I'm gonna bounce out of this stream pretty soon, man. I tried to stick to doing an hour, and I got good people in the house though, man. Good people in the house. We had an hour and 9 minutes. Yeah. Oh, Keshaw Alexander. Yeah, you can have a good conversation about it. It's real. It's what it is, man. You know. But I'll tell you what is also real. Anthony Joshua needs to stop acting like a little biatch and let that dude get up in the ring because he's looking like a softie. Straight up. Fanon, who do you think Wilder should fight next if Joshua doesn't fight him? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know, man. That's a better. We got Mr. Boxing Today 2 in the channel. He'd be a better person to ask. I mean, if Dominic Brazil has to be the one, let it be Dominic Brazil. I don't care, man. Just as long as it's not Dillian White. I can tell you who I don't want to see him fight. I don't want any Dillian White. Or Jarrell Miller. I mean, let him knock out Jarrell Miller. Alexander Chechel, Fanon, you being a lawyer, would you ever talk about financial literacy? Because I'm a lawyer, I would not talk about financial literacy because the two are not the same. However, Angel Santos is on the channel and is a subscriber to the channel. Definitely hit up Angel Santos. He does a good job talking about that. You know, I am not the one to talk about money and investments and all that stuff. It's really not, it's not my strength. I can talk about business and how you manage a business, right? But as far as how you handle your money and make your money work for you, I'm not the best. Samaho Fanon going off on Joshua. I love this. What site is the AJ interview on? He did it on Sky Sports, but you can pretty much just look up Anthony Joshua on YouTube and then filter it for something that's come up in the last 2 days, and it'll pop up. But it was on Sky Sports, so just filter it for something that came out in the last 2 days, and you should be able to find it. I wouldn't mind seeing Wilder knock White TF out so the Brits can shut up. I mean, that's kind of why I don't want to do it, because I'm like, man, why bother? Why stop taking out trash for Anthony Joshua? Just, you know, fight who you got to fight and wait around for this dude to fight, man, so we can see the fight. That's the fight I want to see. All these B players, second level players can fight each other, and I'm cool with it, but I don't want to see it, man. You know, I don't want to see it. You know, I don't want to see, and honestly, man, I don't want Eddie Hearn getting free money. That's more anti Eddie Hearn than anything else. Let me back up. Povetkin's too easy if he's not juiced. Colonel Dark Uncle, what's good, man? Fanon, in a world where phones dial numbers for you, cars parallel park for you, any conversation to exercise the brain is good. Yeah, pretty much, man. You got to keep it real. You got to keep your mind strong. Dillian is a bum. I don't know if he's a bum. I just don't want to see him fight. And this garbage, this fight, I don't. HBO, come on, man. God, dog, wasn't for Game of Thrones. I would dump that channel. Fanon, if Sky Sports invited Wilder, how can Anthony Joshua stop it? I have no idea how he can. No idea. But Sky Sports, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of stuff actually going in the ring. I see even the interviews and the fights a lot of times in the UK taking place outside the ropes. So I don't know what it is. I'm not very familiar with the traditions of the UK boxing, but I do know that Jarrell Miller tried to jump up in there with Deontay Wilder, and HBO said, nope. Stay up out of here, dog. HBO's a dinosaur and a cheat channel in boxing. Yeah, it's terrible, man. That guy, Peter Nelson is, God dog, whoever was there before wasn't that great, but God dog, now it's terrible, man. It's the worst boxing. It's damn near the worst boxing on TV, man. I damn near rather watch Telemundo on Tuesday. I think what's Telemundo come on Tuesday night? I dang near rather watch that, man. Oh, they invited Dr. Mofongo. What's good, Dr. Mofongo? They invited Wilder before. I think he was there for Joshua Klitschko. I'm not sure, man. Blackhand Ryan. Oh, Garcia trying to fight Tank now. Yeah, he better wait, man, because he's gonna get knocked out. I like Ryan Garcia though. He's a little cocky dude. I think Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are, the ones that I think are going to match up at a certain point in time. But he need to watch it. He need to watch it, dog, because he's going to get knocked out with Tank right now. Tank is a full-fledged. All right, he's not quite full-fledged, but he's close to the full-fledged. Ray Donovan, I got that parts. Old team, Lampley, Kellerman, an old dude. Oh my God, yeah, they're the worst, man. They're the worst. Peace. I'm out. Hey, T. Dumpling, man. Shout out to you, man. I like Ryan. This is Ray Donovan. I like Ryan, but latest interview sounds like he's on. Oh, hey, man. I don't know. I hope not. I haven't actually listened to him. That'd be a shame. Wouldn't be Jim Crow Lampley. That's hilarious. Hey, look, y'all. It's about an hour and 15, man. I'm gonna bounce out. I might be back later today, but I wanted to do a quick one. I don't want to say it on too long. Hey, man. Shout out to the super chats. Much appreciated. Oh, the ISIS papers, Vincent Grant, I did. Absolutely, I did. That's wild stuff. The ISIS papers and ISIS Unveiled. Both good reads. MBT Boxing, shout out my man. Cali Enigmas, thank you, sir. Daniel Valdez, Darnielle Kirkland. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. The Arizona brackets, man. It's been a lot of fun. But your boy Fanon's got to be out. And with that, peace.